So for the past week or so, we've been noticing a distinct rattling or grinding sound coming from the fan belt on our 1994 Astro van. So this is the noise that we're hearing. If I increase the throttle, the noise was coming from this pulley right here, the idler pulley. It's a very easy fix. So the first step to do in fixing this is going to be to remove the tension from the fan belt so that we can slip this belt up and over the idler pulley, and then we can take out the part and replace it. So the first thing to do is to locate the tensioner. On my particular vehicle, this is a 5/8 socket, but on some it may even be a square hole, which would be 3/8, and you can just use the end of your 3/8 ratchet in order to do that. I also have a nice instruction right here on my van that says to rotate the tensioner counterclockwise to take the tension off the belt. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It's a little bit easier if you have a breaker bar for some more tension, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use this ratchet and put some more weight on it. There we go, and just slip it off. And now we can kind of hear the idler pulley is, that's a really bad sound. You shouldn't really be able to hear it. This is a 1/2" socket to get this one off. This is again the old part, and it's very audible. You can hear that the bearing is definitely bad. This is what the new bearing sounds like. It's definitely much more quiet. And this is actually a sealed unit, so we're not gonna use the old dust shield because it can actually damage the bearing. So we're gonna slip that back over, take our bolt and put it back on, and then tighten it down. So we've got the old part out and the new one in. Let's give this a spin. And as you can tell, it's silent, which is just what we want. And also, just for convenience, since we're here and since the belt is off, we might want to actually reach down on each one of these pulleys and just give them a quick spin to see if there's anything else that also needs to be replaced. Now the last step is just putting everything back together. So the thing to make sure of is that your belt, if it's fallen off any of the parts, that it follows your belt diagram. And most cars will have some sort of belt diagram on there, so you can make sure everything goes on in the right spot. And you also want to make sure that the belt fits into all the grooves on all the pulleys. If it's off of one of those grooves, it could destroy your belt pretty quick. I think I've got it on all of them. Now it's just time to take the tension back off the tensioner and slip the belt over. So now we're back in the car. We're pretty sure we've solved the problem. We're gonna take this around the block and make sure we don't hear anything. All right, we've taken it around the block. Everything sounds pretty good. And here's what the engine sounds like now. I think we've fixed it.